my first price target for Arcblock's native token called ABT in 2025 is ABT at the price of $50. And of course, this isn't financial advice nor a guarantee, but why do I think so? I think it's going to come down to the fact that Arcblock, it's amazing. Arcblock's goal is to simplify the process of decentralized application and blockchain development, which, by the way, is a traditionally very complicated process. So this is amazing. However, let's not forget, the core of Arcblock is reusable and composable software components, which in this case is called a blocklet. And also, take into consideration how any component or application on Arcblock is either made up of a blocklet or is a blocklet. So yeah, that's basically how amazing it is. Now, let's not forget though, right? Arcblock even themselves claim that applications on Arcblock can support almost any mainstream blockchain service, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and of course, many others as well. But those are the highlights, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Arcblock is very fantastic. Now, we all know that AI is going to be a big narrative moving forward. It's already a big narrative right now, but it could be even bigger in the future. And Arcblock, they understand this, which is why they even have their very own AI kit. And AI, of course, stands for artificial intelligence. Now, the AI market, according to Grandview Research, is predicted to be worth nearly $2 trillion over the next 6 years. And also, Arcblock, they don't stop there because they don't settle for mediocrity, right? Other projects they do, they're pretty much run by individuals in their mom's basement or whatever, eating Papa John's pizza all day. But that's not the case when it comes to Arcblock, because also on top of that, Arcblock is even focused on decentralized identity as well, which is in its own right? Could very well be a big market as well. Yet again, according to Grandview Research, they do predict that the decentralized identity market could be worth over $100 billion by 2030. Again, that's very impressive, even though, again, it's not predicted to be as massive. That's what she said as the AI market, over $100 billion in terms of market worth. That's still very impressive, in my opinion, at least predicted to. So I think that Arcblock, it's clearly focused on the right market. It's trying to serve such an amazing purpose. And man, what more can you ask for it? Of course, not financial advice. But when I consider the role that Arcblock plays, again, I'm trying to simplify the process of decentralized application and blockchain development, focus on AI, focus on decentralized identity. Man, I really do believe that it ticks all the boxes. And when I take that into consideration, I don't see why its native token called ABT won't hypothetically go to the price of $50 during the peak of this bull run. And now my second price target for ABT is ABT at the price of $75, which to some people may sound crazy, but to me, I don't think it is, because if it were to go to that price target, considering its current circulating supply, at that point, market cap would be approximately $7.5 billion. Now, this isn't too crazy. I mean, even not too long ago, we saw SHIB go to around 15 billion in market cap. Doge was around 20 billion not too long ago as well. Now, keep in mind though, this isn't even the peak of the bull run yet. If we're taking a look at Doge and SHIB even at its peak, right? Doge was around 88 billion. SHIB was around 40 billion at its peak. Of course, this was back in 2021. So when you take a look at around a $7.5 billion market cap, it's actually not too difficult to reach. It's not like it's never been reached before. I'm not saying that ABT is going to go to a $20 billion market cap, 50 billion. I'm just saying around $7.5 billion. I don't think it's too much to ask for. At least that's the way I view it during the peak of this bull run, of course. Now, my final price target for ABT is ABT at the price of $100, which I'm standing by the way, because I've been saying how this is my most bullish case price target for ABT during the peak of this bull run. And why not? You got to take into consideration how over 500 million cryptocurrency owners as of right now, according to Crypto.com research, more than ever before in history, more enterprise adoption, more institutional investors. Really, this altcoin season could be so legendary. At least that's the way I view it, especially when I consider all those factors. If everyone thought that 2021 was already an amazing bull run, with that many less cryptocurrency owners, only around 300 million at that time, way less institutional investors, way less enterprise adoption. If that year, right, the bull run was already that amazing, now that you add all of these, again, amazing factors, I mean, just imagine how massive this bull run could be. I mean, it could look, again, very legendary. At least that's the way I view it. So when I take that into consideration, and when I consider just how special Arcblock is, why is ABT, its native token, going to the price of $100 in a most bullish case scenario? I don't think it's crazy, in my opinion. God, At least that's the way I view it. Now, as to how soon, usually it's either 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event did happen last month in April. Now, again, of course, altcoins, they do typically reach their peak, again, just like I mentioned before, either half a year or a year and a half after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, I'm not going to take a look at those most extreme examples. Let's stay middle ground approach, which is 12 months, a year from April. That's still April of 2025. Now, this may sound like a bad thing to some people, but I don't think so because, just potentially waiting another year, I don't think it's that long. That's the way I view it. That's what she said. And my buying strategy is and always will be dollar cost averaging. So anytime I do earn income, I set aside some for my favorite projects. All I do is that I accumulate, I hold, and I just wait for the peak at the bull run. That's it. I'm not like one of those people that pulls up a price chart, draws a random triangle or a G-string thong, tries to draw a double 69, standing 69. It's like, come on, man. This is an art class. You know what I mean? It's like, who cares about that? What I do is I focus on the fundamentals and I focus more so on the long term in a sense that I focus on the peak of the bull run. Yeah, sure, some people, I guess, they've made it through day trading, but I've personally never seen it, so why even risk that? I don't want that. If someone is day trading, they get liquidated, they get stop loss, that could potentially be a very dangerous cycle if they keep losing. I don't want that. All I do is that I acquire, I hold, and I just wait. That's it. I like to keep things simple. ABT at the price of $100 during the peak of this bull run wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think it's that incredible, and I think that Arcblock could be so massive. Caray, boha. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's Willie the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.